The 21st century library is no longer contained by four walls. According to the American Association of School Librarians, the focus has moved from the library as a confined place to one with fluid boundaries that is layered by diverse needs and influenced by an interactive global community. Guiding principles for school library programs must focus on building a flexible learning environment with the goal of producing successful learners skilled in multiple literacies. Starting with a clear vision of an effective school library program aligned to the school and the district helps build a strong foundation.
That the library permeates every aspect of our school program. While it's a physical space, the work of the librarian and the library media specialist permeates every classroom, every nook and cranny in terms of literature and access to books and periodicals and other print resources, as well as a lot of the technology resources.
The Media Center is like kind of the heart of the school building. It is a vibrating, exciting sort of ball of energy that attracts students in as well as teachers in, and librarians and teachers and students are all kind of interacting to find and build passions that students might have.
What are the elements of an excellent 21st century library program? The answer, according to the American Association of School Librarians, can be found by exploring best practices that demonstrate the key roles of the library media specialist. Instructional partner.
My experience collaborating with the school librarian at Hyde-Edison has been a very positive experience, which has been extremely beneficial to our students for a number of reasons. We often meet during our planning period, which is every Wednesday for several hours, and we plan out together units, usually in social studies together. And these planning sessions will focus on areas where the librarian can sort of add value to what's going on in the classroom.
Program administrator.
The library is a place that we can introduce them to resources that they may not have access to in their homes. They may not have access to and have the ability to get to their public library. And so the school is an opportunity for them to come and to hopefully nurture their love of reading, but also to explore and learn and expand their thinking about our world.
Information specialist.
I find it invaluable to really have a way to collect materials for classes when they come down for specific assignments. Our collection is small enough that if there's an assignment given to the entire 8th grade on the American Revolution, we really have to pull those books aside and hold them as reference materials until the assignment is completed so that everyone has access to the materials while they're at school.
Teacher.
Well, my class right now is working on research. I've done research projects with students before, but I was limited by what I knew about research and how the things that I knew about research skills. I feel like the librarians here at Deal are able to open up those doors for me so that my students see what I know, but they also see what people are trained in, who are trained in research and presenting those sources know. So the quality of their research is so much better, even though the time isn't necessarily expanded.
How can you tell if you have an effective library media program?
There are many footprints around the building that let me know we have an effective library program. They include kids who are so excited the day a new book comes out and who are begging the librarian to make sure she orders it, or the students who are disappointed the day they forget to bring their book to check it out, but know that the next day, of course, they can renew it or get a new book.
The way you know that your library is a full functioning, really exciting place to be is that you feel it and see it in all sorts of aspects of the school building. So for example, one has to do with principal expectation. My expectation is that the librarians will be a full integrated part of our leadership team. They come to the leadership team meeting once a week. They report out on the projects they're working with and the teams of teachers are working with. And then based on that information, I give them feedback to say, you know, I recognize that a lot of 6th grade teachers are working with you and coming to you. What about the 8th grade teams? You know, are they a little more reticent? What are you doing to reach out with them? How do you connect with them? And having those types of conversations.
Does your library program help students build passions, explore learning, and expand their thinking about our world?